mother cry at 3 in the morning light? Why does the child not know if there'll be food tonight? Why do we march in circles solving nothing at all? Why do we build up walls just to watch them fall? Why do we love so hard and lose it just the same? Why does the heart keep playing such a dangerous game? I've been asking questions since I learned how to speak, standing at the edge of answers every single week. And the more I learn, the more the questions multiply. But the one that keeps on coming back is simply why? Why do we let it go? Why when we need it so? Why can't we find the way? Why every single day? You know the beautiful thing about why? It means you still care. It means you haven't given up. It means somewhere inside you there's still a dream that hasn't let go of you yet. Ask why. Always ask why. Why? Tell me why we can't reach the sky. Why? Tell me why we were born to fly. Why? Let the dream come alive tonight. Why? 'Cause the answer is the will to fight. Oh why, oh why, oh why we were made for something more than this. Oh why, let the dream come true. Let the dream exist. Why does it take a tragedy to make us see the person standing next to us needs you and me? Why do we wait until the moment's gone and pass before we say the words we know we're meant to last? Why do we shrink ourselves to fit a smaller space when every soul deserves to take its rightful place? Why do we silence songs before they're fully sung? Why do we forget what it was like to be young? Young enough to believe the impossible was near. Young enough to look at life without the weight of fear. Young enough to wake it dawn and feel electric still. Young enough to climb the mountain for the view and thrill. I want that back, I want the wonder and the awe. I want to stand amazed at everything I saw. So why do we let the dream slowly die when the greatest thing we own is still the courage to ask why? Don't let the dream fade away. Don't let the night steal the day. Ask the question, find the light. Why? Fight for what is right. What do you ask? What do you fight for? What keeps you moving? Always why. It keeps us alive. Tell me why we can't reach the sky. Tell me why we were born to fly. Let the dream come alive tonight. 'Cause the answer is the will to fight. Oh why, oh why we were made for something more than this. Oh why, oh why let the dream come true. Let the dream exist. Maybe why is not a question. Maybe why is the destination. Maybe asking is the answer. Maybe dreaming is the action. Why not love a little harder? Why not reach a little farther? Why not live like we believe in everything we can achieve? Why let the dream come true? It all begins with you. Every revolution started with a why. Every convention, every painting, every song. Someone looked at the world and said, why is it like this? Why can't it be different? Why can't it be better? And then they didn't wait for an answer. They became the answer. That's the secret nobody tells you. Why isn't just a question. Why is the first step. Why is the door. And behind that door, the dream. A dream. Still waiting. Still alive. Let it come true. Why become true? Why did I wake up today with fire in my chest? Why does this feeling push me harder than the rest? Why do I see the finish line when others see the end? Why do I find the courage every time I have to bend? Why? Because the dream is real and it was meant for me. Why? Because I